Welcome to Balanced Body and Beyond. Today we're going to do a shortened yoga flow practice designed for everybody, incorporating the full body to stretch, strengthen, and give us some mobility. This practice can be used as a warm-up to something else, maybe a cool down, or maybe it's your thing. Without hesitation, roll out your mat and let's just get to it. We're going to start with our feet wide and we're going to bend the knees and just start reaching side to side. Starting with some active stretching. If you haven't done much to move yet, this will start lubricating the joints, lengthening the muscles, and get your heart rate up as we use the big muscles. Bring your hands together, interlock your fingers, and we're going to sweep our arms in a circular pattern, still working that lateral lunge, but just getting a bigger range of motion here. And then we'll change directions. Excellent. Yeah, you'll build heat fairly quickly. You hear some pops and cracks of your body. That's okay, as long as you don't have any pain with it. If it feels good, just roll with it. Good. Hold here. Arms are going to go overhead. More lateral lunge. You're going to sweep your arm overhead, come out to the center, and switch. Big reach. Open wide. This is a routine that I love to do before I run to get my body warmed up and mostly my knees and hips ready. But if you're someone who lifts weights or whatever sport you do, this is still a great warm-up. Hold here, interlock your fingers behind you now. Knuckles point down, look up, open through your chest. Big breath. Arms come overhead. Bring your hands down to the mat. So you're in this forward fold now. You can shift your hips back, feeling a little stretch. You can rock the hips a little bit. But now what I want you to do is pick up your heels and then pick up your toes. So massaging the feet into the mat in this forward fold. Awakening the muscles of your feet. Okay, hold your feet still. Now you're going to do like a squat. So you're going to bend the knees and then lift the hips up. So just think about what would your body look like if you were squatting. You just have your hands on the ground, dropping the hips as much as you can, opening through the hips a little bit. Couple more. Okay, hold that forward fold. Walk your hands so that they're right underneath your face. And we're going to twist. Bring your arm up. Look to your top hand. And then bring your hand down. Switch sides. So reaching up and then back down. Inhaling and exhaling through this twist. This is a pretty big twist. Take your time. Now I know because we said we were going to only be here for a short time, you might feel like you're in a rush, but don't rush. You don't need to be in time with me. Just go at your own pace. All right, bring both hands down and then let's come on up into a standing position. Point your toes out. Let's bend into the hips and knees, and we'll take some side bends here from a plie squat. So legs are loaded, getting some lateral flexion of the spine. Awesome. One more. We're going to stay low in the legs and we'll cross the arms and we're going to twist, look over our shoulder, side to side. Strong through your cores. Now you can look forward and twist, or you can turn your head and look over your shoulder. Both are great. See what you like better. Not because it's easier, but because it's better for your body. One more. Perfect. Then big reach up, Inhale and exhale, plie squat. Inhale, open those hips. Exhale. Inhale. So we have done some really big full body movements. Heart rate should be up. Body should be warmer. One more. And then we're going to hold our plie squat. You can take your hands to your hips. You can take them out here. Start with alternating heel lifts. And if you're good there, try double heel lifts. Draw your bellies in. Again, bracing tight, solid through your midsection. Bam, bam. Nice. Stand tall. And then we're going to turn our bodies coming to the front of our mat. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, chair pose. We're going to take some big arm circles here. Lift and hold. Forward fold down. And once you're in this forward fold, we're going to do alternating knee bends, shifting your weight side to side, looking under one arm and then the other. Hold still in your forward fold. You're going to lift halfway up. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, stretch out your spine. Fold back down, embrace that stretch, and send both feet back behind you. You're going to come to this high plank. And from your high plank, think about what your body would look like if it's squatted. You bend your knees, you bend your hips, you push your weight back, and then lean forward. So rock back and forth. If that's too much resistance, you can drop to the knees and do your hip rocks here. But we get some movement from our shoulders. We load our core. We get the lower half of the body warm, getting a nice stretch through the bottoms of our feet. Hold your plank, bring your knees down. Inhale, bring your arms overhead, and we're going to step our left leg forward, taking our fingers to our temples. We're going to bring our elbow across the body, dip down for a twist, come back up, twist, come back up. Right? We always want to work three-dimensionally around the spine. So from lateral flexion to rotational twists to forward flexion. Hold here, extend your leg straight, come down for a hamstring stretch. Awesome. Tuck both knees underneath, and then we'll take the other leg forward, fingertips at temples, and twist. One elbow up, one elbow down. Exhale, twist. Inhale up. Bracing tight. Going slow. Again, you work at your own pace, your own speed. You make the movements and practice work for your body. I cannot say that enough. Holding here, extend your front leg and take a hamstring stretch. Good. Rock your body weight forward. We're going to return to our high plank. And holding this high plank, you're going to pick up one foot and roll through your ankle, engaging our core muscles. Change directions. And switch feet. Roll your ankle. Change directions. Hold still, both feet down. Lift for downward dog now. Look to your toes. You can pedal out the feet. You can shift your weight a little. Sink into this down dog. Pause, and you're going to bring your left leg up in the air. When you step your left leg forward, you're going to come into a crescent lunge. So your foot's going to land between your hands. Join me. Foot between the hands as best you can. You're in a crescent lunge. Back knee drops. Big hip flexion stretch. Now come to that 90-90 we were in earlier. See if you can rise up. So now we're going to go down and up with a twist. See if you can drop that back knee all the way down. See if you can get that back knee to the floor. If not, you just come as far down as you can. So we have some lunges to strengthen the legs, to stretch the legs, working that three-dimensional pattern for our spine with more rotation. One more. Hold here. Fold forward into pyramid. Another stretch for the hamstring, but we're going to move this back heel up and down, stretching through the back foot, strengthening our calf, working some toe flexion. Push your back heel down, bend your front knee, send both feet back. You're in your high plank. From here, downward dog. And we'll lift the other leg. Pause here. You're in three-legged dog. When you do step through, you're coming into a crescent lunge. Pause here. And then let's rise up. Okay, bending our back knee as we twist. Again, you can let that back knee drop all the way down. You can shorten up your stride if that helps you balance better. But the goal here, feel that big stretch through your hip flexor, your quadricep, strengthening your hips, strengthening the muscles around your knees, so important. Woo. All right, let's hold our lunge. Fold forward. Pyramid. Get settled here in your pyramid. And when you feel comfy, back heel goes up, back heel goes down. Back heel up, back heel down. Big breaths. Okay, back heel down and hold. Return to your front lunge. Send both feet back. You're returning to your plank. And lower your chest. We're going to take a really nice stretch here. You're going to extend your left arm out. Bend your right knee. You're going to push off your right hand and roll through the hips. Now you can stay here. You can then bend the bottom leg and act as a little hook here. Untangle and try that on the other side. Extend your arm, nice shoulder and neck stretch. Bend your knee, push off your hand. You can hook then the bottom leg so the ankle rests on your knee or your thigh. Untangle. Lay flat on your belly. I'm going to scooch down a little bit. We're going to extend our arms. We're going to do a sweep of the arms, palms push into your thigh, interlock your fingers. Just work the back of our shoulders, some more shoulder mobility. Again, warming up the entire body. So back extension. We did lots of flexion of the spine. Now we have back extension. Again, three-dimensionally around the spine, working the whole body, head to toe, right, to make this a full body practice, whether you're warming up, cooling down, or this is it. This is your workout. You're going to get it all in. Take your hands back and hold. Chest up. Well done. Palms come into mat. Push up into your plank. Haha, excellent job. And then we are going to drop to our knees. We're going to set up a side plank, elbow under your shoulder. My knee is bent. There's one line up my body. So let's start with this plank. From here, you're going to lift your leg. Some of you might end up staying right here, but if you can, you're going to reach forward, tap your toe back, and then come back in alignment. Reach and up. Right? This is a pretty bold move. Huge strengthening move. You might just hold your plank, or maybe you just do the arm or leg pattern. One more. Phenomenal job. We're going to roll to the other side. Same rules apply. Make sure you have one line from your foot to your knee, hip, and elbow. Set up and move when you're ready. Big reach. Oh, I'm sure you feel that. Two more, two more. Yes, yes, yes. And hold. Now you get to lay flat on your back. Making progress, right? Stretch yourself out. Oh. Wrap your arms behind your legs. Let's give ourselves a little hug, a little release in the lower back. Straighten your legs. Lift your shoulders, and then we're going to do leg scissors here. Big scissors, though. Leg separation, big scissors. Both legs up. You're going to scissor again, but with windshield wipers. So you'll drop the legs, add the twist together. Yep, as you move to the right, the left leg is in front. As you move to the left, your right leg is close to your chest. You might need to bend your knees. So now we get a nice release of the lower back while warming up those lower abdominal muscles and twisting through the bottom half of the body. One more. Both legs up. Now let's set up bridge. Go ahead and pick up your bridge. Arms can tuck underneath the body. Fingertips work towards the heels. Feet are hip width distance apart, and we're going to do small pulses. Small pulses. So this was a very active practice. Not much in the way of holding poses very long, but just accessing the whole body to gain mobility, strength, and flexibility. We need all three of those things. Hold. We're going to do some heel slides. So you slide one leg out, pull in, and then switch. So some flexion and extension of the knee. One more in each leg. Fantastic job. Hold here. Lower the hips down. Let's rise up into a seated position. We're going to take a 90-degree bend to both knees, setting up our back quadricep parallel to the shin, and we will lean forward. And then we're going to make these little circles because that just feels so good, massaging the hip. Change directions. And now let's do a holding stretch. reach across the body, across the legs, and see if you can just hang out in this stretch. Big breaths. Excellent. Come on up and let's try that same thing on the other half of the body. Yep. Circle, circle, circle. Change directions. I invited my husband to come out and do a little practice with us, but he's very much in the process of cooking a brisket. He is made it his life quest to master smoking a brisket. Hold here, reach across. Anyway, we'll see how that works out. To be continued. Oh, just feel that stretch. Feels so good. All right, let's rise up, folks. Crossing your legs. Ooh, a little twist side to side. Look over your shoulder. Now, certainly in a full practice, we would get more postures, more stretching, more poses, deeper poses. But this is just the perfect practice. It's got a little bit of everything. I love it. Hold here. Let's just do a little neck stretch, because that is where we carry tension and stress through our neck and shoulders. Switch sides. Good. Look forward. And you did it. Big stretch up, breathing in all that's good, nourishing and healing, feeling superb and ready to continue on. Namaste, my friends. Hit like, hit share, hit subscribe, and join me again for more yoga practices. Thank you.